Hi, what's going on? This is Danny, drummer from ENDER. Here we have the ENDER podcast. What do you think of this?
ENDERcast.
ENDERcast, right?
ENDERcast.
This is pretty weird. We're not used to this.
It'll be fun.
What do you want to talk about on this thing, man? Ballpark it.
All the things.
All
the things, all the stuff.
There's so much to talk about.
There's a lot. There's a lot to talk about.
What about 15 years worth of bullshit?
Everybody watching this is going to be like, oh my God.
What are these guys doing? Why are these guys doing this?
You guys are idiots.
Yeah. What else is new?
Total moronic.
So if you guys don't know, this is Casey. He plays guitar in ENDER. How long have you been with ENDER? Since the beginning, pretty much.
Not pretty much.
Yeah, you've been
since the beginning of ENDER.
Since the beginning of ENDER, you've been in.
I've been in since the beginning.
Yeah,
of ENDER,
since the beginning.
I'm I'm an OG member.
Yeah, well, most of us are.
Yes,
and even Joe, I consider Joe to be OG. So I forget about the person before him. We won't mention that name.
No, he was.
No. We won't talk about him.
No, he was good.
So before ENDER, how did we meet? We were just talking about this off the air.
I was playing in a band called Trigamy in high school.
Trigamy.
With my two buddies, Hittin and Dick P.
Dick P.
You'll never watch this, but
that sucks.
He's a doctor in Manhattan.
Dr.
now.
Dick.
Dr. Dick.
What do you think of that, Dr.
Dick P.
Dr. Dick P. It gets better.
Dr. P. Dick.
And I think Hittin, he's like a tattoo artist now. That's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I see some of his stuff on Insta. It's sick.
Yeah, I want to get some work done by him, actually, because he's super good, super talented. I got to hit him up. But, so I was in high school. You were in not high school, right?
I don't know. I was already dropped out, probably.
Nah, I don't know. Something like that. You were in a band called Hostage Hero.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Hostage Hero.
I sang in that band.
He did sing in that band.
Well, whatever you consider it. I mean,
it was high-pitched something or other. It was definitely wow.
Yeah, I had fun.
And wows.
It was different being in a band to sing in as opposed to playing drums.
Do you think you could do it now?
Yeah, I think so. I can't scream anymore. I know that. No. But I can still sing because I sing my ass off to like Linkin Park in the car and the shower and stuff. So.
Just to Linkin Park.
I mean, why do you need anybody else?
I don't. I'm sure you can sing to other things.
Yeah, too. I mean, we incorporated some of the singing into ENDER now.
Yeah,
which is pretty crazy because we've never had that.
Nope.
In the band,
never had any sort of clean anything. Never.
And that's because before ENDER, we were in Yours Truly.
Yes.
And we had some of that. We tried to do that whole radio-friendly route.
The radio-friendly, sort of southern-y.
Yeah.
Every Time I Die, Maylene.
We had fun.
I think we had. I mean, well, I wasn't on the original Yours Truly stuff.
Yeah, you were actually like.
I was in Chicago at the time.
You were the cameraman for us.
I was doing video stuff.
He was the pornographer.
Yeah,
we called
I was doing video stuff, and in college I was doing video stuff too. Yeah. So I figured, why not incorporate it?
Yeah,
kind of works out. But then it just kind of turned out that I just needed to be playing music with you guys.
Right. Well, when we met at that show, we instantly hit it off, obviously. And we became really close friends. And I don't know, it just bloomed into this kind of brotherhood that we are in now with ENDER.
Indeed.
Where everybody's like pretty much brothers. And it's just crazy how you think about from the beginning, just at a show. Wherever we were talking, maybe it was the Knights of Columbus or what have you.
Yeah, we're thinking Lyndhurst Knights of Columbus.
I disagree. I think it was different.
Yeah. Either way.
Yeah, either way.
OG venue, Lyndhurst KOC.
Oh, yeah.
R.I.P.
Oh, man.
That place was a host to so many shows back in the day.
Yeah.
Anybody from Jersey listening to this, watching this,
they must have been at a show there.
Lyndhurst Knights of Columbus. There's no other way.
Oh my God!
It's like almost as famous as Bloomfield Ave Cafe in a way. Almost.
It's
definitely
like,
not on that level, but
as
very
important
close.
as these venues are, you forget about these venues on like your daily basis.
Yeah.
But when you sit here and you're talking about the past, all this shit comes to my mind.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, damn. And then all these bands come to mind, like Guns Like Girls and
Guns Like Girls.
Oh my God!
Were they before that? Emma.
Yeah.
It's the name of a restaurant now.
Yeah. Well, probably also a name of a woman, right? Emma.
Yes.
Probably.
Emma is definitely the name of a woman.
Emma Stone.
Or a man.
Shout out Emma Stone.
Or a man.
Well, that's true. Yeah.
This day and age could be a man as well.
Yeah. Ender has singing vocals, so there's men named Emma. So. All right, so we met at the KOC. Memo, yeah. We made it to KOC. We hit it off. Start hanging out, and yours truly was a early band that we had, members in and stuff. And I guess you just kind of hung out.
Yeah.
And
my band and your band, I think, only played maybe one show or two shows. 2 shows?
Maybe, yeah.
I think 2 shows. Oh, you know what? We had the one show in Belleville, right? Did we play in Belleville?
That's where I think I was singing in the Hostage Hero and we met. Because I remember it not being Lyndhurst, bro.
I'm pretty sure the first show that we played together was Lyndhurst, but I think we played our second show together at the Belleville. The Belleville... Was it? It wasn't Knights of Columbus. American Legion?
Something.
Belleville American Legion?
Something DIY.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely remember that.
I do remember a flyer. It's like a Soprano style flyer with Trigger Me on it. Yours truly, and I think Sonny Minos and Mermaid in a Manhole.
Oh, that was
one,
Leonard.
Right?
I booked that show.
Yes.
I booked that show.
You did, yeah.
Did I put yours truly on that?
You must have, because we played it. So.
Oh.
But it was a stacked lineup, dude.
I mean, stacked for the time period.
Yeah.
I remember some of those bands, like Norman Bates played.
Norman Bates.
They were sick.
The Electrician.
The Electrician played. That's right. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Rutherford Boys. So yeah, definitely Sonny Minos, Mermaid in a Manhole, Electrician.
Yeah.
I think there was another band that I remember. Oh my God, I can't remember the name. I think they had a keyboard player.
Eyes of Broken Promise?
No. They didn't play. No. I wouldn't have booked that. I wouldn't have booked them on that show.
Yeah, the show was a heavier show.
It was an older band, but they've been around for a while. I don't know. It'll come to me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was holy shit. Yeah, I booked that. I made a lot of money that night.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
It was almost sold out.
That's dope.
Kevin, remember Kevin?
Yeah, Kevin Kane.
Yeah. He helped me out with that, and he got me upstairs because it was too big for downstairs.
Yeah.
And it just, I don't know, man.
What a good feeling that has to be.
Dude, it was great, honestly.
Yeah.
I paid everybody too.
Yeah.
I paid everybody's guarantee. I paid, everybody that didn't even ask for money, I paid a little bit.
What a guy.
Yeah. You got to spread the wealth.
I mean, we were kids at the time still.
Exactly.
So,
I was in high school.
So $100 to our band is probably like, oh my God, $100.
Yeah. I think Mermaid in a Manhole's guarantee was only like a $150.
That's mind blowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Do you remember them touring at all?
Yeah, they were on Eyeball Records.
Oh, they were on Eyeball.
Yeah, they were kind of like a signed act at the time.
Okay.
Yeah. So talk about like how yours truly kind of took you into the band.
I think, what was it? Mush was Edgar Mush.
Yep.
He was kind of not really focused on it anymore, and he was kind of fading away a little bit, right? So it just kind of, I was in Chicago in college, and I think you guys ended up, because I was coming back for summers and holidays and stuff and working at Crocs.
Right, yeah.
And, yeah, we worked together, too.
So we were working at Crocs together before we were in a band together?
Maybe.
I don't know. Because I do remember working at Crocs with you while we were in Ender, and we take off to go tour.
Yes, and Vito let us.
Yes, and our manager was like, yeah, sure. And that's great. When you have a job that will let you leave for 2 weeks.
That almost never happens.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like, no, you can't work here anymore. But our manager was definitely cool about it at the time. So
yeah. That actually reminds me, my friend Josh, who plays drums in May, he works for, May, right?
Yeah.
The band?
Yeah.
Yeah, he works for a company that's based in the city. Or not based in the city, but he works in the city. And they just let him go tour with May whenever they're
that's
on
awesome.
Tour.
That's a very ideal situation.
Yeah. I wish.
Yeah, we can't do that with our jobs now, right?
Not that anybody can tour now, but I digress.
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
How you came into yours truly.
Yeah, Mush was just kind of on the way out. I was in college, came back, and I said, you know what? Screw college. And I ended up joining
He did
truly.
the Kanye.
Yeah.
Because Kanye went there too, didn't he?
Yep. To college?
He went to that college.
He went to Columbia?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Kanye West.
Kanye West.
Went to my college.
Before he was Kanye West.
Before he was Kanye West.
Yeah, he was just Kanye. I don't know.
I kind of want to look that up now.
Yeah.
Because that would be wild.
It would be wild, but all these years I think that was true, is that you went to the same college as Kanye fucking West.
I know I went to the same college as Jake Lloyd, who played Anakin Skywalker in Episode 1 in Star Wars.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Jake Lloyd, yeah. He wasn't in any of my classes, but he went there, though.
At the same time you were going to that school,
yeah,
he was in
He
there.
was there, yeah. Yep.
Wow.
He was. He had a couple classes with some of my classmates, actually, in some of my classes. Anyway, yeah, good stuff. So, Jake Lloyd,
that's pretty cool, man.
I mean, it's cool, but what has he done since then? I don't know.
I guess all you need is Star Wars, because you remembered him.
It's true. That is true.
Yeah.
So yeah, came on, played guitar. I think this was 2009.
We formed Ender in 2009, so this must have been about
2008,
2007, 2008. Yeah, that sounds more accurate.
2000. It was probably 2008 because I went to college 2007, 2008.
Yeah.
So after my second semester, I believe I left and then started playing in Yours Truly. And I wasn't on the No Blood for Vanity record, but after that, I think it was with Mark as on vocals, and we started doing more of the heavier metalcore stuff. Or no, it was before then, right? When we were kind of still on the Southern path.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It was more Southern path, and then from there,
because you
we started doing
recorded
heavier
on Love Letters, Long Lost Art of Love. Love Letters.
I didn't record on that. I didn't record
on
that. No.
Yeah, you did, bro.
No, I didn't.
I have you on video on YouTube recording it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
With Mikhail, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
okay.
You were there.
Yes. I did record that. Yeah.
You recorded those songs.
The newer ones, the newer versions, though.
Those was the only versions that we had. We didn't write those at Mushroom. We wrote those when you were in the band.
No Blood for Vanity?
No, that's not on No Blood for Vanity.
Oh.
That's it was just a song on its own.
Oh.
With Dude the Rapture.
Yeah.
The Bro Down, Ho Down.
Bro Down, Ho Down.
Bro Down. Me. We have ridiculous names, just like Ender does on that first record.
On the first record, yeah.
We have ridiculous
some
names.
Were serious and some weren't on that record, which is kind of weird.
What's your favorite song title on This Is Revenge?
What will Don Cherry say next? Obviously.
That was one we both came up with. If you don't know hockey, we're very hockey
hockey oriented.
Yeah, and so Don Cherry wears these ridiculous outfits, right?
I think he retired.
He retired because he got in some trouble or something. And
yeah.
But yeah, all of our song titles were ridiculous names. I mean, over the next couple episodes, we'll get into the stories of the track names on that record because they're just ridiculous stories. Like we still play Panty Sniffer Does Porn, and it's just embarrassing.
Oh my god,
we say that, but it's
such a weird. I don't know why that ended up being the song.
Man, I don't know.
That ended up being the song, of course, and it's the most ridiculous name ever created.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we have newer songs that are
more
serious, more deep, and then we got to roll that one out, and it's stupid.
It is stupid.
We need to fucking rename that song.
That just comes to show you how young we were.
Yeah.
When we were starting Ender. And
this was
2009.
We wrote that in 9?
Yeah, 2009.
Or was that 10?
9, because it was one of the first Ender songs we wrote.
Okay.
Yeah, Sal wrote Panty Sniffer. The first couple of songs was Panty Sniffer, Sculpting Fragments, and This Is Revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we actually played our last Yours Truly show.
We played Fragments, right?
We played Fragments and This Is Revenge.
Really?
Yes, we did.
I don't remember.
Break Shit. It was Break Shit.
It's probably Break Shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember playing This Is Revenge with YT.
We only had those songs for one show because then the band was over.
That was embarrassing.
We wanted to rebrand, and I think it was a good decision.
Very good decision.
But how crazy is it? Like you texted me one day.
What if that show never happened?
Well, yes.
What if that particular show never happened and we never rebranded?
Yeah, we wouldn't be Ender right now.
Holy fuck!
I don't know what we'd be.
We'd still be yours truly, probably.
No, please, God, no. But
Maybe.
what's funny?
We don't know.
There's a yours truly band now.
Oh, is there?
Remember, you texted me, yo, we're going on tour. They tour where like Senses Fail.
Oh yeah.
It's a pop punk emo band called Yours Truly.
Guys, we're did you know that I booked this tour?
Does
we gotta play all the old shit though.
Does that bug you at all that was our name? No, right? Not me either.
Not really.
No, I find it funny every time I see it. I'm like, wow, that's really funny.
Yeah, I mean,
but still,
cares,
people
man?
text me like Anthony Cabrera. He texts me like, "Yo, you guys are going on tour," and I'm like, "No, hell no."
We're getting the whole band together with who is that one vocalist that you guys had without me? Sobe with Sobe.
Brian Sobieski.
Fucking vodka brand.
Well, his band was fucking crazy.
Rocking back and forth
to create the
Illusion of Satisfaction.
Yes.
Yeah.
They were crazy. And then they were called the River Bottom Nightmare.
River Bottom Nightmare, yeah.
Which they were sick, dude.
They're fun.
Yeah.
I thought they were pretty fun.
They were great.
I think River Bottom had some better arranged songs.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course.
But Rocking Back and Forth, they had a good following in the state.
Yeah.
From what I remember.
Yeah, I remember seeing a lot of their shows with Trees Above Mandalay on them.
Oh, Trees Above Mandalay. Man.
Throwback.
Who's in that band?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you.
Anybody we know?
No idea. I'm pretty sure, but
yeah,
I can't think off the top of my head.
Wild. Oh my god! If we started going through a bunch of old flyers from Lyndhurst KOC, we could be here for days.
Yeah.
Just be like, holy shit! I remember that song. I remember this song from that. Oh my god!
All right, so we form Ender. What did you think when we formed Ender? When we sat at that Applebee's or Fridays, wherever the fuck we were.
I think we were at Applebee's.
I think we were at Applebee's.
Or Hula Hands. Or was it Fridays?
Oh, man. It was somewhere on Route 17.
Wasn't it the one on... It was the Hula Hands on 17, wasn't it?
It has to be.
I think it was. Which is no longer. That's how old we are.
Oh, my God. It's a long time.
No more Hula Hands on Route 17. I think there's 2 Hula Hands left in the state, actually.
Oh, they were so good. Their burgers were delicious.
They had a lot of good stuff, actually.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I remember one being in Elmwood Park. Like on that border of Elmwood Park, Garfield.
There was one over there?
I think there was. And me and Sal, we went there a bunch of times and get this big-ass burger. Oh, my God.
It was called huge. Big Ass Burger.
It should have been.
Yeah. Probably was. We don't know. We don't know anymore.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we were at the Hula Hands or Fridays and or Applebee's. And we were just... I think we just came to this conclusion that we just needed to stop with the Yours Truly name because it was just beating a dead horse, I want to say. And we were going into a heavier route anyway.
Right.
Because we were angrier.
Yeah.
We got angry as we got older, as everybody does. Because our backs hurt and our feet hurt and our shoulders hurt and our necks, everything. So we got older and angrier. And we decided, change it up, do something different, but not different because we were going in that route anyway.
Yeah.
And we said, fuck it. First show, tour.
We did. We did.
Our first show was literally our first date of a tour, which is insane.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody does that these days, at least.
Right.
Well, except... nowadays because you can gain your name on the internet.
But back then, that wasn't a thing that was happening.
Yeah, no, definitely not back then. Yeah. I don't think anybody was doing that shit.
That was a fun tour, though.
Barring all the canceled dates and not getting paid and amongst other things.
But it was fun. You had quite the experience.
Damn burger.
A lot of inside jokes and a lot of bullshit. Like,
oh, God.
It was fun. We still watch the video, and it brings back a lot of memories.
Our first show in Indiana, some dude did a backflip. Some dude did a backflip off the stage.
Yeah.
And there's a video of it on our YouTube, I'm pretty sure.
I think it was during Sculpting Fragments.
Yeah, I think so.
And I think Mark has a good story on that because he was like, I didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
I thought I had to fight him.
Oh, yeah. Thought we were getting jumped for a second.
Yeah,
but,
that was at the Emerson Theater, which is still
Theater.
around.
Is it still?
Still around.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Cool venue. It was kind of weird. Like had like
I thought
that
the floor caved in, right?
Yeah, so you walked in and it was kind of like it went down.
Yeah.
And then flattened, and then a stage.
Yeah.
But it was dope.
Yeah. The sound was pretty good, I remember. I think. I don't know. We played a lot of shows back then, so.
What's crazy to me is that people came out to that show.
Yeah.
And it's like...
Well, because of Venable.
Right. Strong local support.
Strong local support.
Strong local support.
But the strong local support really, really liked us
Yeah.
before we went to go play there, so they probably got our name out there for a little bit there, and
Right.
I think our name was on the marquee, right? Was it on the marquee at the place?
Yeah,
Probably.
I think it was a theater, so they must have had a marquee.
Yeah. But that was fun. That tour was just so bizarre.
But being a brand new band,
Yeah.
you almost don't expect anybody to show up at these shows.
And we were headlining these
Well,
shows.
yeah, we originally had about 3 bands booked on that tour.
And then we were the only one that played, right?
We're the only ones that actually showed up.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
We had
Through These City Streets,
Through
right?
These City Streets, which I think they were from Chicago or something. I don't even know where they're from. But Oh the Queen from Home, Year with us.
Oh, they were supposed to tour with us.
They were supposed to go with us. And then that might have been the only 2 bands.
I think it was Oh the Queen and Through These City Streets.
Yeah, and then last minute, these bands canceled, which happens.
Yeah.
And we ventured on.
We ventured on.
A very DIY
Spent a lot of money.
Oh man.
Out of our own pocket. Oh my god. We did sell a lot of merch that tour though.
We had 2 shirts, right?
We had 2 shirts. We had the zombie head and the Hulk Hogan shirt.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mikey. No shirt for you.
Shout out Mike Groves.
Shout out Mike Groves from
Yeah.
Cropsey.
He's begging us to get this Hulk Hogan shirt reprinted, which I don't think we're gonna do anytime soon. But
we could, but no.
Yeah.
Unless we just custom make him one shirt.
1 5XL.
1 5XL yellow.
1 yellow blanket, please.
Shirt. 1 yellow blanket, please. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, so that tour was a lot of fun, and we ventured out. We did our thing, and man, I can't believe we did that. And booked it all on MySpace.
Booked it all on MySpace. On MySpace. And we were pushing our pure volume too, I'm sure.
Pure fucking volume, dude.
I don't think Spotify was even around.
No, I don't think it was, man.
Yeah. Oh, I remember when we were at Warped Tour, when we were following a couple days of Warped Tour, we were in the parking lots, and I remember going up to people with our EP on an iPod, and I go, "Hey,
yes,
you guys like this? You guys like metal?"
Yeah.
And I was just putting headphones on people, and they go, "Yeah," and I was just giving them CDs,
Yeah, demos.
And
demos. What?
It was like a 3 or 4 song demo of our old original stuff.
Explain to the people what our demo is.
It's
You
2
don't
or
even
3.
know what a demo is.
Demo.
Demo.
I'm honestly shocked that we didn't have cassette tapes at the time.
Well, those are making a comeback.
I know, it's just crazy.
Everything's
Who
coming
has
back.
a cassette player anymore?
Monochromatic Black has cassettes now.
They have cassettes.
Yeah. A lot of bands are going that route. People just like to collect physical media now.
Collecting, yeah, but
Yeah.
can you actually listen to it? 'Cause
If you have a
if
thing,
anybody
yeah.
has one, who has one of those anymore?
Well,
That's like one of those. Remember the walkie-talkie, the yak back, I think it was called.
Oh man,
The thing that from Home Alone with the
Yes.
microphone,
Yes.
right? God damn. Showing our age.
Oh, the Talk Boy. You're talking.
Talk Boy.
Yeah.
Was it Talk Boy?
It was like silver and yeah, it looked like a camcorder, but it wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, that thing in Toy Story too with the mic.
Oh
that
yeah.
had a tape player in it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
The
The
guy
he was
that
walking around.
walked around.
And Woody would do his.
I had one of
speeches.
those.
Woody would do his speeches
Yeah.
to the rest of the toys on.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That had a tape player, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. If somebody
Oh,
has
man.
one of those, then they can play cassettes.
Great.
But yeah, so I was going through the parking lot and just putting headphones on people and saying, "Hey, you like this shit?"
You don't see that anymore.
No, you don't. But it was a suggested donation of
Yeah.
whatever they wanted to give if they had any cash in their pocket. I I wouldn't take anything more than like $5, obviously, but I gave it for free too if people didn't have money. So
why not?
Just to get the music out there. I'm sure there's people to this day that still have those CDs just hanging in their house.
I don't have one.
I think because we're in what? No, well, we're in what? Buffalo.
We hung out on the Buffalo and Wisconsin Warped Tour.
Buffalo and Wisconsin, right? Yeah, that's right. Because we played the show in Michigan from that tour, and then we went to the Wisconsin date. That's right. Holy shit.
We saw titties.
We did?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Remember that girl showed us her titties?
No.
I don't remember titties.
I don't.
I remember titties.
Fine. I don't. I just remember the ass.
Her boyfriend showed us his girlfriend's titties.
I don't remember this.
I'm sorry.
Danny can remember this. I don't.
I don't forget a boob. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. You see a free pair of titties, it's memorable. You talk about it on your podcast 15 years later.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I'm sure that guy's going to listen to this now and be like, holy fuck. How does he remember this?
Yeah. So that tour I remember being chaotic.
Yeah.
It was chaotic.
It was way too chaotic.
What do you take from that tour? Like a favorite moment and a moment that you think kind of defined Ender after that tour?
I mean, we definitely got our name out for sure. It was good for that sense because I think that's how we actually got our Midwest presence from that tour. I want to say because when we started playing in Indiana and stuff around there, a lot of people came out. I remember from the Midwest, and I think that's how we got our name out there. But the defining moment of that tour, man, that's a tough one because I don't remember a lot of shows. I literally just remember the Indiana show where the guy did the backflip. I remember playing that place called the Dungeon
in Florida, and we played to just bands. I remember that. That was insane. But all the bands liked us though, which was cool. They're all pretty nice. And then I remember playing that coffee house in Tennessee. You know what's crazy that you mentioned the coffee house? Remember a pop punk band playing?
Nope.
Or no, it's actually a hardcore band, and one of the guys in that band is in a band called Free Throw now.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah.
They just played AC Beer Fest.
Exactly.
Which I was at.
Exactly. You never know who's at your show or who's playing in the local band.
They're not from Tennessee though, right? Free Throw?
I don't know where they're from. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they are from Nashville, I think, because
I have no idea. I don't know any of their music. I just know the name.
But it's crazy because our friend Valerie, is friends with one of the guys in Free Throw.
Yeah. And
he mentions all the time, like, oh, man, I remember Ender played with them at a coffee house in Indiana, Loud House Coffee. And it's just like, now this band that's humongous, pretty fucking big.
That is so crazy.
We're not doing shit.
That shows you people
crazy.
Don't do metal. Only do pop punk.
Yeah, I mean.
Only play pop punk. Because you'll actually probably do stuff.
I did some stuff with pop punk when I was in Royden.
Royden, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good time, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You toured everywhere, didn't you?
U.S., yeah.
The whole U.S.?
Yeah. That was my first U.S. run was with them.
Yeah.
I mean, the tour started out in California.
It started in Cali. I remember you driving out there.
3 days of driving and started the tour there, which was crazy. We started in California where Korn is from, called Bakersfield.
Okay.
And, me being a huge Korn fan, I'm playing in Bakersfield, and I'm like, wow, this is where Korn's from? And it was a complete shithole.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wow. Maybe that's why they're so weird. Bakersfield, California.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's
turned
crazy.
Korn into what they are today, that
Korn.
town. Turned them into freaks on leashes.
Ooh. All right, I'm opening this
Forget
beer.
I said that.
I've been looking at this beer for like 2 hours waiting for you to come
2 hours?
Yeah, I'm thirsty, bro. I got to open this.
Yeah, pour it into a glass.
I'm not getting up right now.
All right.
There's no getting up.
Fine.
So I'm drinking. What am I drinking? Talk to me.
So this is my brewery that I work for, called Seven Tribesmen. Probably can't see much of it right now.
Put it closer to the camera.
But
It'll
this
focus.
is our Mexican lager called
There it is.
Jaguar Night. It represents kind of, or it reminisces kind of a Corona with lime.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I think it's quite good.
Some ASMR for you freaks out there.
And it's very approachable.
Hello, Can. How are you? Hi. See, it's approachable.
Yeah.
Very approachable.
Yeah.
No, this is good stuff.
Kiss the can now.
Oh, I just sipped it twice. You gotta sip it at least 4 times. That's fucking weird.
Kiss the Mexican lager.
What gender is this can?
We don't know.
Must be female.
Could be anything.
Top. Whatever, I'm drinking it.
What? Because of the top?
It's got an opening like a vagina.
Anyway, Danny doesn't drink beer.
Not
he
very
drinks
often.
cider and White Claw.
Yes.
So,
Whatever.
for
girly,
him to get for him to actually have a beer that he likes, it's crazy.
that means it's good beer.
Exactly.
Also, shout out Veritage Brewery.
Also, shout out our bass player, Veritage
I
Brewing.
love his beer.
Yes, his beer is also
Love
very
his beer.
good.
Well, what makes this beer so much better than like a Coors, a Bud Light?
It's just the quality, because it's not a mass-produced thing, and our brewmaster takes really good care of all the liquid that we put out, and he makes sure that everything is top-notch to a T, and he's super, super just detail-oriented on what hops he's throwing in, what malts he's throwing in. Everything is just down to a science, and he takes very huge pride into producing the best liquid that he can. And he knows his recipes, and he knows the measurements to throw into stuff that gives it the certain flavor profiles that he really wants. So shout out Brett.
Brett's
You the
awesome.
man. You the
Yeah, I
man.
could definitely taste all that in this. Doesn't give me that bloat feeling like a Coors Light, Corona even.
Yeah.
And back in the day, I used to drink Corona. We got a special guest,
Oh,
Kitty over here.
Is she coming?
Apparently, I don't think he's coming up yet.
he's
but
coming?
He might jump up here.
Might have a
So yeah,
black
on the
cat.
Ender podcast, we'll definitely have guest appearances by some animals.
Yes.
Most of us have animals that will make appearances. So
We all do, except Sal.
yeah, he wants a doggy.
He does.
Oh, here we
there's-
go. We have a little kitty on the table here. This is my cat, T'Challa. You know, the Black Panther. He'll do his thing. He's just making sure all the levels are accurate, and
Yep.
he's our producer.
He is our producer.
Yeah, he's just chilling. Just don't knock over the camera.
He's gonna put his face in there. Watch. Here he is.
Look at this guy.
I think he knows.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Wow! Look at those ears.
Oh my
Very,
god.
very curious little fuzzy.
Oh, he's a crackhead today.
Yeah. Just
Absolute
today?
maniac tonight.
Only today. I
Well-
think he's a crackhead all the time.
All the time, but tonight of all nights he's been a maniac, setting this podcast thing up, and
He
like,
probably just doesn't know what the hell's going on.
yeah,
That's why.
he's like, I don't know what's happening, but
This is usually over there, and this is
exactly.
over there.
Yeah,
and
cats
that's over
cats don't really
there.
like change too much, so he's just kind of making sure everything's all good, looking at us from the camera,
He is.
literally.
He goes, wait.
Hey, what you doing? What's going on here?
Why are you guys there, but you're here? You don't make sense.
Anyway, we're distracted by a cat.
Naturally.
Let him hang out. But yeah, this is good beer, and like Casey said, I don't normally drink beer that often. Gives me that bloat feeling, which I hate.
Yeah.
Lasts for days.
Yeah. If you drink enough Coors Light and Miller Light, you'll definitely
Oh
be
my
bloated.
god,
That's
I
for
don't
sure.
like that feeling.
And
but-
really heavy IPAs, you'll get very bloated too from that.
Yeah.
I do at least.
So I've drank Mark's beer, Veritage.
Veritage is great.
Veritage is great.
He puts out very good liquid.
And then Casey, started working for Seven Tribesmen. And,
Seven Tribesmen from Wayne on Route 23 by the Willebrook Mall.
Yep. And he brought the beer over for the first time here to practice.
Mm-hmm.
couple weeks ago.
And Danny and Sal loved it.
We loved it. Yeah, absolutely.
So I will bring more.
Yep.
Whenever we play here.
Yes, man. Bring it. Bring it.
I still have some in the freezer, and I kind of don't want it to explode either.
Go get one. You got to drink a beer with me.
I will. I just don't think it's cold enough yet.
So going forward, like, you know, 15 years later, we're sitting here. We have these new songs out. How do you compare Ender today from Ender 2009, 2010?
More maturity, better songwriting, just everything just kind of got turned up a notch. Granted, I know the old stuff was good in my opinion too, but this new stuff just it just blows everything out of the water that we did. Back in 2009 and 10 at least. I mean, the Descolada EP is very good as well in my opinion. But this stuff it hammers home a little bit more. Just everything is just super deep and just more mature. Lower tuning, obviously, as well.
Right. I mean, those old songs are still fun to play.
Yeah, they are.
You know?
They are. Like I said, I want to bring back Don Cherry.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to.
That would be really cool to put in the set.
I would love to re-record all those songs.
Well, yeah, we want to re-record them for sure.
I think that's on the table.
Just to have it.
Yeah.
You know, just so we can actually listen back and be actually pleased.
Right.
With what we recorded.
It sucks because those guys who did the record did such a great job at the time, and no discredit to them.
Yeah.
It's just today, technology evolved.
Yeah.
And everything today sounds so crisp.
Yeah.
And so much clearer.
That recording studio, I don't think they were a big metal facility either. I don't think they did a lot of metal stuff.
I mean, I remember they did some Suicide Silence stuff.
They did drums.
They did the drums there, and then the rest at Machine Shop, I think.
Yeah.
But I remember when we were recording there, we recorded there for a while, and just random people showing up that were in bands. Like Ben.
Frankie Palmieri showed up, and he decided to do a song with us. That was wild.
But even like Ben from Armor for Sleep was just chilling.
I don't even know who that is.
Mark did, because Mark, our bass player, Mark is
yeah.
such a big pop punk fan.
Yep, Mark definitely.
Came in,
had a lady boner.
He came into the studio one day, like we're in the room. There's like a whole kitchen set up, and he's like, "Dude, fucking Ben from Armor from Sleep is chilling there in the kitchen." And we were like, "Oh,
cool,
yeah."
I know Armor for Sleep. I don't know any of their music.
Yeah,
I don't know what they look like, so I'm sure Mark was ecstatic.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that happened either. So,
but that place was awesome. Though we had fun hanging out there. It was
a great studio.
Yeah. Great guys, Roland and West are great. Took care of us.
We slept over there a couple times.
We got snowed in.
We got snowed in.
Yes. A big winter snowstorm.
That's right. We did get snowed in.
We had to sleep there in Jersey City. Was in Jersey City?
In Jersey City.
Jersey City. So
going to Coach House Diner every day.
Ooh, love Coach House. Ooh, the cherry cokes there were banging.
Cherry cokes.
We had actual cherries in the cokes and probably grenadine, but
yes, there was definitely grenadine.
Banging, I remember. And
cherry cokes.
We had a big wrap up dinner there when we recorded the last day with Adam. We had Adam Sotelo. We had Jack. We had a whole bunch of friends there to do gang vocals.
Yeah, that's
and that was the last day we finished it. Yeah.
Oh my God.
And we all went to Coach House and had a little celebration. And
yeah, that was fun.
That was a good time.
That was fun.
So I mean, yeah, I don't like the songs either. Like I love the songs, but the quality of the record
just needs to be upped.
Right.
A
yeah.
lot.
So I think that's what we can do.
Remastered as well.
Oh
probably.
Yeah. I would absolutely love to touch those up and hear what they would sound like today with quality 100%. Of like Innocence Lost and Here to Stay. And
yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would be ideal. Most ideal, in fact.
Yeah. So did these new songs teach you? Did it evolve you as a guitar player? I mean, I know Sal wrote a lot of these songs. You didn't have a lot of hand in them. which it sucks. But we had these songs during COVID, and
Yeah.
But did they teach you
At that time, also, I was playing in
Abrupt?
well, not then. Oh, well, no, I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Then was Abrupt. I was in Watch Me Sink as well at that time. So
Yeah.
I had other projects at the same time that you guys were writing those songs.
Yeah.
So I was kind of focusing on that more so,
Right.
I guess, which
Yeah.
kind of makes sense.
It does. Yeah.
It makes more sense now that I think about it, that why I wasn't really on those
Right.
or had any
Yeah.
writing processed in those. So
We slowed down at that time too.
yeah, well, yeah, of course.
Yeah. We've
'Cause
had a tendency of
We're
doing
on our
that.
13th vocal search. 13 maybe.
Yeah.
14, 15. Something like that.
Yeah. But has it evolved you into a better guitar player? Has it taught you anything like about your craft, about your instrument?
I think so. I mean, I never used an 8-string guitar before this.
All right.
So that was wild, getting adjusted to that. I mean, we'd always play on 6 and 7s, and then out of nowhere, we're playing 8-string guitars, and I go, holy crap, my hand can actually fit around this neck, which is...
I guess we did another fuck it moment, like how we formed
Yeah.
Ender, right?
Yeah, essentially. Just kind of rolled with it, and it's... I mean, I definitely wouldn't have an 8-string guitar right now if, we didn't do any of that, so...
Yeah.
That's cool. Just the finger dexterity that it takes to actually play an 8-string on top of that has definitely grown my craft for sure. Yeah, I mean, and just the sounds that you can make,
Right.
the low tuning that you can get from all that stuff is just
Like a drop pedal and
crazy.
Yeah.
And the drop pedal, yeah.
And that goes, like I said before, about technology evolving and
Yeah.
just opens up so many options in songwriting,
So many.
which we did not have back then.
No.
Yeah.
I actually wonder what the first band to use a drop tuning like that was, like that with this actual squeals and the.
I would say a band I would know was Meshuggah.
Did they do squeals though?
I mean, they came out in like '97, and they
Right.
were super ahead of
they
their
were
time.
low tuning as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess Meshuggah, but I'm thinking in terms of like newer age stuff.
Right.
I mean, Meshuggah is old as shit, but like a newer band. I can't even think of a newer band that would have used those elements.
You don't think like Acacia Strain or a Muir?
I mean, yeah, but there
Right.
had to have been a band before
that,
right?
right?
That's
that's
I
a
can't
good
even
question.
I can't even think.
We'll have to
about
circle back to that eventually.
Yeah.
Do our homework.
That would be a good topic.
Yeah.
What bands were using drop G flat tuning before
Double drop A.
double drop Z times squared?
So with all the discography we have, a whole whopping like 13 songs. What's your favorite Ender song ever so far?
So far, SMD.
SMD.
No,
I feel like that song could be good today.
it would be good.
It would fit the repertoire.
100%. I want to say, if we're not going on the newer stuff, I mean, obviously, I like
the newer
stuff.
Yeah.
I really think that the song that we're about to release is going to be the hit.
Yeah.
That's going to be my favorite of all time, I think.
That's
so far.
awesome.
I think it hits. It's got melody. It's got everything that you want
Nice.
in a song, essentially.
Yeah.
For people that like heavy music, and for people that don't like heavy music, there's also elements in it.
Yeah, a little bit of singing.
A little bit of singing, a little bit of melody chorus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's going to be that one.
Nice.
But
I like that
if we
answer.
don't want to go that one,
Right.
probably Pieces.
Pieces of Silver.
Yeah,
It's a great song.
yeah.
Not to toot our own horn, but we're going to toot our own horn
I like Fakes
on
and
this
Thieves
show
too.
a lot.
Fakes and Thieves.
Fakes and Thieves is great. Oh, man, that was so much fun.
That's
to
a
play.
song that I want to bring back too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
imagine that.
Song was good, man.
I know.
Song was
If we fine tune it,
had a
little
really
bit.
cool slam part breakdown in the middle, right? Little Zobel in it.
Yep.
Ding.
Yep.
And then slow breakdown.
Yep.
Crab core action.
Ah, it's crabcore. Crabcore is like attack breakdowns. That was not an attack breakdown. That was definitely a slam breakdown.
That's a good song, though.
Yeah, that's why I want to bring it back.
Yeah. No, they're all good songs.
I think we should.
All good songs. I'll never sit here and say this Ender song sucks. Because it's just, what song? All right, what song? Good segue. What's the one Ender song you think sucks? Not sucks, but it's your least favorite.
Delahoo.
That
was not good.
Okay.
No. Delahoo. I'm trying to think of all our songs now that I don't even remember some of them.
I will agree with you on Delahoo, though. Like, it's one of my least thought of Ender songs when I think of our band.
Yeah.
I don't think Delahoo. But it was still a fun song regardless. Like, they're all fun songs.
Yeah, the transitions were good and everything. It was just like, come on, guys, what are we doing here? Yeah. Maybe if we put it into the drop, see what happens.
Put everything into the drop.
Put everything into the drop.
Hope for the best.
And hope for the best, yeah. No, because the transitions were good. It was just...
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think everything on that first record is a little slow, in my opinion.
Yeah, everything.
Like slow. The BPMs, I think we did a little too slow.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. But that was actually the first time I ever recorded with a click track. And after that changed my whole game as a drummer.
Did we not do a click track with the first little demo?
No. We just went straight raw.
Okay.
Raw dogged it, baby girl. Dog it. So after playing to a click track, that kind of changed the game for me as a drummer.
Yeah.
And thank God.
It's different.
Right.
It's very different.
It's different. And even today, as we play live, we play with a click now. How was that transition for you, going from all these shows with Ender, no click track, to now, listen, guys, we have a click? Like...
I'm following you, dude.
Right. Well, yeah, you should.
I'm following you. That's it.
But live, I know you get that energy. They get that adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
And
going off of the beat a little bit, going, wanting to hit like a slower BPM is just not in the cards, unfortunately, unless we make it such.
Right.
So.
But I think it makes us
a little wonky.
A lot tighter as a band.
It does. Yeah. I'm not saying it doesn't. It's still a little odd.
Right. Not used to it.
Because everything about music is about feel.
Right. Yeah.
And
absolutely.
When you're playing to a BPM that's in there, like in the pocket there, it kind of takes away a little bit of the human element to it, which is why I really like hardcore. Because you can just do whatever the hell, and it just
I don't imagine a lot of hardcore bands having a click, right?
Probably not. Maybe some,
right?
Maybe some of like the bigger bands, like a Terror, probably uses a click, I would think. But I know a lot of the old school guys, they definitely don't use a click. There's just
I would love to be in the room with Terror if they had a click track, like them creating it.
Yeah,
like because they're so. If they're playing to a click, you can't even tell, man.
No, you can't. Not at all.
Man, oh man.
But that's probably why live bands nowadays, headliners and stuff, and bands that are playing bigger venues, it's probably how they're a little bit more tight in general, though.
Yeah.
So it's a very useful tool to have just because it gives it that, that groove, but just gutting off of it a little bit, it's weird, man. It really is. Just not playing to one now is kind of odd because we've been playing with it for a little bit now. So, anyway,
I would never want to go back to not using a click.
Really?
It keeps me tight.
Yeah,
keeps me tight.
It's definitely good for the drummer.
Yeah,
for sure.
So we just played Debonair. Oh, we got another special guest. This is Cody. This is my dog Cody. He has a ball in his mouth. I think he wants, he's just going to play with it and show his butthole on camera. That's nice.
Good stuff. Very, very gentleman-like. Very gentlemanlike. He has more Instagram followers than this guy.
He has more than our band, I think.
Yeah, I think he does.
Follow him at I am Cody the Husky. Right, boy? Oh, he don't want me. He wants the guest here. He wants Casey to rub his butt. Some butt scratches right there.
Famous doggo.
Yeah. So we just played, 2 weeks ago? At Debonair Music Hall?
Yep.
Good show.
Thought it was good.
Great show. I was worried coming into it.
Because the other shows that were going on
There's
at the same time?
a couple other shows going on. And, the day before, Monochromatic Black, unfortunately, had to drop the show because of an illness.
I listened to them.
What do you think? Good, right?
Yeah.
Monochromatic Black is awesome. Freaking
Shout out.
Awesome.
Shout out.
Super good.
Yeah.
I'm super sad they didn't play the show, but
yeah, me too. Actually,
we're gonna make it up. We're gonna make it up and play some more shows with them in the future.
I am very down.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were fun.
Yeah.
They were fun to listen to.
So how do you think the show was? How'd you feel on stage?
I thought we did good.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good show. I thought the turnout was
great,
better than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Considering that, every time I die, crowd is essentially there at the Garwood show.
Right. Yeah. Sold out show.
Keith
with
Buckley's new band played the same day.
Yeah.
And then was it Oceano's return show?
It was their Depths anniversary show.
Depths anniversary show
in New York City.
Jesus Christ, dude!
I would have loved to be there for that.
Of course, but
incredible record.
What the hell?
And
wow, I didn't.
The other bands on that show were Within the Ruins, which is a New York City.
Are they no longer?
What? They are. They have a different singer.
Oh, it's just a different singer now.
So
okay.
Within the Ruins, and then you get local support from Dr. Acula.
Dr. Spatula.
Dr. Spatula. But Dr. Acula as an opener, which is crazy local support.
Was it just one show or was it a tour?
It was a Depths tour. Them and Within the Ruins were touring for
and
that.
Dr. Acula was just the local
Just the
support.
opener for New York City.
That's nuts.
And then you get Blood Throne.
Right.
Which is Tim from Within the Ruins.
Oh, did they play that show too?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was their first show.
Oh, okay. Makes
so
sense.
It kind of sucks because I would have loved to be there for that show.
Yeah, of course.
What a lineup that is.
Oceano would have been cool to see.
Yeah. What a lineup. And that got me worried coming into it. Because I handled the entire Debonair show. I booked it from the ground up.
Yeah.
And so when shows like this start popping up, you start sweating. I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be...
I definitely was sweating.
A disaster.
As soon as I saw the flyer for that Oceano show, I go...
Yep.
Well...
Casey actually texted me. He's like, cancel it.
Cancel it.
Cancel the show. It's over. I'm like, no, man.
No, it was fun, though. It turned out good.
They brought in over 100 people.
Which...
Shout out to all the bands that played that.
All the bands that played that.
They crushed it. All the bands crushed it.
Everybody was awesome.
They crushed the promotion. Everybody was on their A game. Nobody was late.
Teamwork.
Makes the dream work.
Makes the dream work. Except I think some people were late for sound check.
That's all good.
But fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck sound check.
Fuck sound check. That's not hardcore. Sound check ain't hardcore.
No, you're not hardcore unless you live hardcore.
But
you know that song?
No.
No?
No.
From School Rock?
No, I don't. Sadly, I don't remember.
I'm leaving.
Door's right there, buddy. No, but great show. I mean, I was super happy at the end of the night. No one fought. No cops showed up.
No one fought. No cops showed up.
Yeah, but to pull this off was difficult. Having the headliner monochromatic black drop. I had to get the flyer redone and figure out new
Joe's
set
face
times.
on the flyer.
So I put Joe's face on the flyer instead of Tanya from Monochromatic Black. But no, it was very successful. It was a good set.
Yeah.
And I didn't think it was that good of a set till I got home and I watched the videos.
Till we watched all the videos.
And I was like,
fact, yeah.
And Joe texted me and he's like, who are we? He's like, I didn't know that was us.
Yeah.
And I didn't think we were as good as we were.
I don't know, man. I don't know. After watching the videos, I go,
Right.
Okay.
Excuse me. Because I remember outside the venue, we were chatting a couple of us were chatting, and we were just like, we didn't feel as confident.
We didn't feel as confident as we had hoped to be.
Yeah.
It's fine. We don't play very often either. So
that's true, too.
It's just,
and we only had like 2 rehearsals before the show.
Barely. We had basically 1.
Right. But we watched these videos, and we're like, wow, man. Like, and this is the beauty of a click track.
Yeah.
That's what I want to circle back to, it being the beauty of a click track.
Headline: Beauty of a click track. Chapter 5.
But
as you were saying, beauty of a click track.
Oh yeah, I love the click track.
Love the click track.
Love when it clicks. Oh, fuck, dude. Yeah, the Ender podcast is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a lot of dumb shit.
A lot of dumb shit.
A lot of dumb shit.
I'm gonna see if my beers are cold. Dumb.
This is a good time to shout out. Let's shout out somebody here, okay? So you see this little merch light, this little light box on the table here. Shout out to Brandon. He runs a company called Phantom Labs 3D, at Phantom Labs 3D, all over social media. He hand makes these custom boxes for bands, which has LED lights in them with a power bank, and you have a faceplate here, and it sits on your merch table, and it lights up because usually the shows are dark, and this thing illuminated our merch table.
Sure did.
Seriously did. What a good idea Brandon has. And on the side here, I think it's over here.
It's on that side.
It's on this side, right? There's a little chip in it, and you hold your phone to it. It's probably not going to work at my house, but you hold your phone up to it.
Why would it not work at your house?
Well, because it's under, you know. So you hold your phone to it, and there it goes. It pops up, and it links to your link tree. Look, our link tree just popped up. People could follow us. It's a crazy idea. I've never seen this before. I've never seen this before. And it's funny because I didn't even ask the band if they wanted to do this. Usually we were like, hey, you want to get this? We'll all split it. I was like, this fucking guys ain't going for this. They're going to think it's dumb as shit. I funded it. I was like, fuck this. I'm getting it.
You got 2.
Yeah, well, thanks to fucking United States Postal Service. Fuck you, USPS. You fucking suck. UPS is better. And so is FedEx.
What's that from?
It's from Adam Sandler movie.
Which one Adam Sandler movie?
It's the Water Boy.
Oh.
Water sucks.
It really sucks. Water sucks. It really sucks.
Fucking great movie.
Gatorade.
Oh my god.
So this Seven Tribes in beer is
What's that? What do you got there?
It's called Brew Jersey. Brew Jersey. Clean slate. Jasmine rice lager.
That looks sick.
So this is a beer dedicated to Phil Murphy signing the recent acts of letting local breweries do their goddamn thing, as opposed to being shunned to do everything that we wanted to do before.
I'm sure Mark is going to come on here and talk about that.
Oh yeah, Mark
he
will
really
talk about that.
He really drove that shit home when they were going through that for Veritage. So that's amazing.
Thank you, Phil.
He's a good guy.
We did a good thing.
He's a good guy.
Did a good thing for beer.
He's all right.
Yeah.
Let me taste it. What does this taste like? Explain it to me. Does it taste like Phil Murphy? I don't know what he tastes like.
Tastes like Phil Murphy.
Not bad.
Yeah. Not bad. Does it taste like rice to you?
A little bit.
It's definitely better poured into a glass for sure. You get more of the fluffiness and the airiness of it. But standard lager, just add more rice.
Not bad.
You can put your phone in this.
What?
And it'll dry.
Wow. That's a concept. That's some Phil Murphy shit.
That's some Phil Murphy shit. New name of an old Ender song. That's some Phil Murphy shit.
That's some Phil Murphy shit. Do you remember we had a Bob Barker clip in one of our songs? That's The Price is Wrong, bitch.
This is Revenge, right?
I think it was. I'm not sure. Or Was it Fragments?
I think it was Fragments.
Yeah?
Yeah. In the first demo, I think we had that clip in it, yeah. Back when songs had a bunch of movie clips in them.
Oh, yeah. Sal pointed it out the other day about Kill Whitney Dead.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think anybody does that nowadays. Not within the song, at least.
Not a lot of bands are coming out with songs
for
like that.
intros and beginning of records and between songs.
Yeah.
Definitely. But during songs, you don't see those or hear those very often.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
Yay for gay.
Yay for gay. So what else? What do we got here? We're at like an hour and 10 minutes.
We're at an hour and 10 minutes?
Wow, time flies, dude. Holy cow.
This kid says, 45 minutes tops. Jesus Christ.
If you're still watching or listening,
if you're still
good
watching,
for you.
Good stuff if you are.
Find a better hobby.
Yeah. Though, you can listen to this on your drive to work, drive back from work.
My whole drive
if you're a beer salesman like me,
4-minute drive I have.
If you're a beer salesman, 4 minutes. If you're a beer salesman like me and you're driving literally everywhere in the state, you can listen to this and be entertained and not entertained at the same time. Entertainment.
Wow. We are building rockets.
Entertainment.
So
unbelievable.
This was fun. We're going to cut this short, though. We have so much to talk about. We could do it all one night, but who wants to do that?
Who wants to do that?
We're only one beer in, so what do you think about this? This is fun, right?
Yeah.
I had a good time chatting.
I did, yeah. Yeah, the fact that
it was a good time.
That it was actually longer than we thought it was going to be.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Absolutely.
We'll have everybody else on here, too, and special guests and more animals.
More animals. If anybody has any questions or wants to pop a funny question, we'll answer it. We will have fun with this show. It's not all serious. A lot of farts.
No seriousness
at
all.
Not farting on no snare drum.
No farting on snare drums.
No.
We don't want farts on snare drums.
Not me.
No,
I play the drums.
Yeah. So no farts on snare drums.
Yeah.
We don't want that.
No. So is there anything else you want to add? Do you want to shout anybody out? Follow this guy on Instagram at lols. It's Casey. I created his username.
He did.
Which is awesome. He was so anti-social media.
I was so anti-Instagram for the longest time.
Yeah.
Because it was just like Facebook, and now I don't even use Facebook.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, you're gone.
Bananas. My profile's not gone. I just can't get.
I'll still tell you, people are still wishing you happy birthday.
Nuts. Absolutely crazy. Bless y'all.
Yeah, don't add him on Facebook.
Don't do it.
But
I'm not going to respond
because he's not on there.
Guarantee you.
But you can follow him at lols. It's Casey. You know where to find us. And thank you for hanging out. This has been a blast. I can't wait to do this more. So I guess that's it, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good shit on the first show. I feel sorry. You will feel the